What is up, everybody? Timberverse TV here today. We're gonna talk about the new Tomb Raider game, and apparently, the script for the game has been leaked out, and Square Enix is pissed, rightfully so. I'll be very pissed if your upcoming game script gets leaked. And so, this is the story behind how this got leaked. A leaked script from Tomb Raider game, allegedly named Project Jawbreaker, was the name it was using to kind of disguise what the game was, has been struck by a DMCA by publisher Square Enix. PlayStation Podcast Sacred Symbols obtained a document from the game which is being used to help cast characters. The sheet, which was widely reported on, introduced a rebooted Lara Croft, now in her mid-30s. Having had experience as a solo adventurer, the document went on to say she now seeks a team to overcome a challenge too great to tackle alone. Okay, so this is kind of like the games we played before, but it seems like she has a team now that she's gonna be leading. She's gonna be leading that team, which is interesting. Definitely cool take on the series so far. In order to present the information, ex-IGN journalist Colin Moriarty and his co-host performed the script for their Patreon subscribers. Why would you do that? This dude legit read a script. He read the upcoming script as part of his Patreon. Like, that didn't seem too smart right there. Like, I'm not a genius here, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Pretty sure that's not okay. And that's why Square Enix told him to cease and desist, but okay. Can you imagine if this happened with Marvel? The same situation happened with Marvel. You got like the upcoming script for like a Marvel movie. Let's say Wakanda Forever. You got the script and start reading it. The Marvel ninjas, the Disney assassins will be all over this guy at this point. Like, how do you think reading the game script is okay? Like, okay. So it says Moriarty and his team have decided to comply with the DMCA, but part of a separate podcast explained the situation. He argued that the podcast fell within the constraints of fair use. Fair use? Really? How is that fair use? You got information that's not even supposed to be out yet. Fair use is for when something is actually out, like when a product is actually fully out, and you like to do a review or use some clips or something like that. You can't use fair use for something that's not even out yet. That doesn't even make any sense. I was acting in the notion that this is fair use. This is general interest that is of huge general interest. I didn't break into crystal dynamics to steal it. So what? It's like the same thing with Marvel. If you got exclusive Marvel content before the movie even comes out, they're gonna be up in arms. Like, I just don't understand why he thinks this is just okay and this is fair use. This is definitely not fair use. Of course, the aggressive legal action effectively confirms the legitimacy of the script. We know the title will be made from using Unreal Engine 5, but the top level pitch is that it will be an action adventure game set in a modern world rocked by a mysterious cataclysm. Yeah, so it's like the rest of the Tomb Raider games that's been rebooted. So it's like the same thing, which I really enjoyed that trilogy. So I'm on board if it's more of the same. I'm okay with it, but yeah, Square Enix was pissed about this. It told him to cease and desist. And yeah, I mean, that's what they should do. That's what any company should do. I don't think any company wants their stuff to be leaked out. And they definitely don't want anybody to read the storyline, the scripts. That's a big no-no, but okay. Sounds utterly abysmal. What a terrible, terrible idea. Yikes, co-op Tomb Raider. Crystal Dynamics, are you trying to take the success of your Avengers game to Tomb Raider? They said it was co-op? I must have missed that. Is this a co-op game? Let's see. I don't see where this says a co-op experience. I'm not seeing that. I must have missed it or something. Yeah, I don't see where it says a co-op game. Lara Croft's never been particularly struck as a team player. Oh, I guess okay, because she has leading a team. I guess they says it'll be multiple. That still don't really mean it's gonna be a co-op game though. I don't know. Let's keep going. One by one, all my favorite franchises are being destroyed. Please, not Tomb Raider 2. I hope it isn't cliche where one of her team members becomes a traitor near the end. I'm afraid it's going to be mediocre at best after hearing the dialogue. I don't know. People are really on board with this being like a co-op game. I didn't get that from the script that they was reading or the parts that he talked about. This has been a co-op game. It just says she's leading a group of people. I don't see why this is gonna be a co-op game. Okay. A squad-based Tomb Raider game. Okay, yeah, that does make it sound like it's a co-op game then. Yeah, we'll continue on. Let's see. Yeah, this game is a hard pass, especially with the whole pandering. How are they pandering again? I don't understand how they're pandering. To be fair, it was probably a very rough script that hasn't gone through revisions and whatnot. It's too early to be throwing stones, just shut the quality of the script. As for Valera would work well with a team, I actually like the deal, assuming it's not co-op or anything like that. After all, the charming as Nate the Drink and his friends are just as important to why the story works for those games. Okay. I have a dream like most of the Tomb Raider games, and I fully expect to enjoy playing the new one when it comes out. Yeah, I enjoyed the rest of the game. I enjoyed the trilogy as well too, so I don't see why this would be vastly different from those other ones. Yeah, if you like that trilogy, you're more likely to like this one, to be honest. I was acting to the notion, and this is fair use as a general interest. And he says such an ignorant statement. It really is. It was like, how do you try to justify that? I'll just use this fair use. I got this script in advance. I'm just gonna read it from my Patreon, and it's fair use. Like, really? So he says such an ignorant statement. Moriarty has been long enough in this video game business to know better. Guy is a living and breathing disappointment. Jeez. I won't judge it until I see it for myself. I'll at least give it that. Squad-based Tomb Raider. How is that Tomb Raider like even slightly knows to stay the F out the tombs? I don't know. It might not be a co-op game. I don't know. But I do think I don't know. I don't know if I would say a co-op Tomb Raider game would ruin the series. I'm not really. I mean, it's still too early to tell, to be honest. If it was co-op, I don't think that would ruin the series. But I think they're still gonna make a single player because they had the most success doing single player stuff. So I don't see why they would change that. So this is forced lesbianism and not something legit like Ellie. Okay, so they made Lara Croft. I didn't know that, but okay. The last true Tomb Raider game was Underworld. The reboot trilogy wasn't bad, it just wasn't Tomb Raider. The script was floating around between the industry for a while, apparently. Also, according to them, they only revealed a fraction of the actual script that they had available. They did add a comedic twist to the read, which may or may not allow it to be fair use. Yeah, even still, though, like, wow, no company's gonna want you to read their script. Like, how do you even think that's okay? And if you add like a twist to it, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why you would think that's a good idea to do? Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. It's not gonna be a long video, but yeah. Apparently, the script has been leaked out there. The people who did the podcast, Sacred Symbols, got a cease and desist because Square Enix was pissed about it, and rightfully so. I understand why they'd be pissed off about it. I don't understand people think they can just because you found the script somewhere online. I mean, you can just read it. It's like, how do you think you're not gonna face repercussions from that? I don't know. But yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.